This video is a tour of the Flight Plan tool, which is one of the central tools in the Flight to Freedom program. This is a tool that's going to make it very easy for you to create your first plan and keep it up to date with your latest strategies on how to reach freedom. On the first page of this tool, you'll see a list of strategies which you can pick from. You can pick up to 3. We don't recommend choosing more than 3 because if your plan has too many strategies, you probably won't remember them when you get an urge. So by default, you see our most popular strategies. If you want to see more, you can click on this link over here and you'll see the rest of them, another 7 strategies. If you have your own way of doing things, you can click the link over here and then add your own strategy to the plan tool. So let's go ahead and select some strategies. I'm going to choose the distract strategy. I will say I'll distract myself by reading something or listening to something at the plan. And also I will do urge surfing. Here I can see a little bit more about it. I can also click read more to see more details and even some links to audio files that will let me practice at the plan. And also I will choose the escape strategy at the plan. So these are my 3 strategies. This bar gives me some feedback. These are pretty flexible strategies. The ambition is medium, it's halfway full. That means it's not too advanced. And there's also a decent amount of brain training. If I try to add another strategy, it's going to give me an error because the max that you can have in a plan is 3 strategies. Continue to step 2. I already filled this out before, so it's pre-filled, but the idea is that you write exactly how you're going to do these strategies in your own words. So my plan is first to escape the situation, then I'll do some urge surfing, then I'll distract myself by listening to something interesting, podcast, cheer, or music, or reading a book. Okay. To make sure I'm successful, I'll listen to the urge surfing audios a couple of times to make sure I'm good at it. A good way to think about this is to imagine if you would get a lot of money to stay clean for 3 months or 6 months, what would you do? What would be the best ideas you come up with? If you think really deeply, what would you do in order to stay clean? Once you're finished, you click submit, and then it asks you how confident are you with the plan. I'm pretty happy with the plan. I'll say give it an 8. Next, now it's asking me, when do I think I'm going to be ready to implement the plan? Today is Motzei Shabbos, Chaf Aleph Tevis. I think I need a couple of days to practice a little bit, so I'll choose Wednesday, Chaf Hei Tevis, confirm. And now my plan is complete, and I'm able to review my plan or share my plan. Well, let's say I want to get some feedback on the plan from someone else. I can click this button here, review or share. Here I can see my entire plan. So these are the steps I'm going to take. This is a summary of my reasons, which is something I've done earlier in the program. If I want to change it, I can click the edit button. Here are my top favorite strategies. And here is also something I did a little earlier in lesson 3, dealing with cues and triggers. These are my top cues. This is what I'm going to do in order to minimize exposure to these cues. You can also edit them over here. And finally, there's a useful area here for adding notes. These won't be shared even if you share your plan. It's just for you. As you try to implement your plan, you might get some new small ideas that you want to add to it. And this is a useful place to add anything you want to the plan. Finally, if you want to actually share the plan, you can click on the share button. And if you enable sharing, it's going to give you a special link that you can copy. Let me go here to a new browser. So I'm not logged in. And here I can see what a regular person will see if he goes to that link. I'll see my strategies. I'll see these sections of the plan will be public. If I regret it, I can always disable sharing. Also, I can add a password here. Just to make sure I know what I wrote, I can click on this icon here. Now everyone knows my password. And once that's set, it's going to ask me for a password. So only people that have this password will be able to see the plan. There you go, show plan. Now it's going to work. Hope you enjoy this feature. It's always easy to access at this address, f2f.guardiurize.org/plan. However, it's only accessible once you're up to that area in Lesson 3. So if you get an error message, make sure you completed the previous material. You can always go back to this link, you can bookmark it, and anytime you want to tweak your plan or switch your strategies, you can easily do it. And research shows that when you have a good plan, it's much more likely that you're going to be successful.